Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, it's Merchant Day again. It's week 78 this time, and as always we are here waiting for the Wandering Merchant to spawn, and while we are waiting, let's go and take a closer look at the community. Yes, and here we have it. The Wandering Merchant has arrived in Port Jackson, week 78. Alright, so let's go check the reactions. Teapot return. No. Hard pass again. It doesn't sound too promising. So let's go check it out. Yes, and we have the no fishing sign with a reeling speed of 10%, rarity chance 20%, strength 15%, hook speed 5%. We have the logboat with a maximum health of 350 and a top speed of 65. And we have the seashell on the seashore, the backpack with a backpack space of 450. We also have the genie bottle bait, which gives a small chance to catch a Midas mutation of a fish, and also guarantees that you catch a fish variant that you have not already caught, and has a price of 300 charge. And then we have the cowboy hat, which gives a chance to catch an exotic fish chief with the plus 3% reeling speed, price 50 charge. Alright. And this is the no fishing sign, comes in at the price of 20 charge. It has hook speed 5%, reeling speed 10%, strength 15% and rarity chance 20%. It looks like this, as you can see, but I'm gonna go into the free camera. So what I like with this one is that, well, it's basically an old broken road sign. I love that, and also nice details on the back side of it, which is just awesome. And we're also gonna go and check if anything glows and have neon textures. The bobber clearly has a neon texture and it doesn't emit any light. The rod itself is very dark, so no neon textures or no glow effects. And we're gonna test the bobber in the water, and it looks pretty much the same. So you have the neon texture on the bobber, but nothing that emits any light. Alright, so that was the no fishing sign. And here is the logboat with a maximum health of 350 and a speed, or I should say a top speed of 65. We're gonna go into the customization. So here you can customize the light, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna put some, let's say, neon red to it. Leaves, it's pretty obvious what it is. The frame is the frame around the light. And we have primary color, which is also pretty obvious what that is. And you also have the secondary, which is the inside of the log, the grain basically. And as always, you can customize the horn. We're gonna test the logboat, of course, in the water. It has no specialties, and yeah, it looks like this. It's pretty small, and that's a part that I like with the boat. So the logboat has a passenger seat together with the main sail position, of course. And it has this nice animation when you move around with the boat, which is just great. We're gonna also see if this light is colored. So if we turn the light on, as you can see, it has colored light, which is, it's a nice feature. I like that. And also when you use this logboat, even though it's very slow, it still feels like you're moving pretty fast because you sit so low against the water. So it gives a little bit of a go-kart feeling, which is really nice. However, the turning speed in this logboat isn't the best, so it takes a little while to make a 360 turn. We're gonna of course test that, and I think I saw some orcas over here, so we can also see if we can outrun the orcas with the logboat. And as you can see, it seems like that's no real problem. That's also very good. So you can use it for hunting. There's no real big risk that you're gonna outrun the orcas, so it's pretty comfortable here in this kind of hunting position. As you can see, it's it's a slow and steady pace, not too complicated to aim, and yeah, pretty efficient actually. But of course, when you have taken down a group of orcas, it's gonna take a while for you to get to the next group because the logboat itself isn't the fastest one. But we're also gonna test, of course, this turning speed. So I'm gonna leave the loot over there, I don't need it. We're gonna move up to this position like I normally do when I test turning speed on boats and see how fast we can make a full 360 turn. So the arrow will be pointing north and I will start the timer when we are in position, and we will see how long it takes to make this 360 turn. So I believe that this is pretty accurate in the middle, and we're gonna start we're gonna start right now. So as you can see, this is the biggest downside I would say with the logboat. It just takes a long time to make this 360, and when you hunt, it's gonna take a while for you to turn around to pick up the loot without actually putting in the reverse. So there you have it. That's not really the fastest one, of course. But then again, it's not really a boat either, it's just a log. But yeah, so that was the logboat. And here is Seashell on the Seashore. With a price of 60 shards, it has a storage space of 450. It looks like this. We're gonna go into the free camera. So it's a highly detailed model, I must say. Cool looking, matching theme with fishing simulator, of course, with the seashell and the trident and all. So that's very good. We're gonna go and check if anything emits any light or has neon textures. Well, you can already see, of course, the neon texture. That's pretty obvious. But it doesn't emit any light here in the dark, so it's pitch black. And yeah, that's a short one. That's the seashell on the seashore. And jumping into the conclusions for Wandering Merchant week 78. This is actually not an easy week because I don't think any of the items are really that good and useful. The logboat has no specialty and a high price. The usability, well, I think it's more like a collector item, to be honest. So that's the only situation when I would consider actually to buy the logboat. I do like the logboat though, but it's a little bit too pricey actually. That's what I think. When it comes to this no fishing sign, or the rod basically, I think it has too much strength to my liking. There are better alternatives to get for the same price, and that's why I'm not gonna choose this one. This is more like a fun item. So those times when I use this rod, I'm actually AFK in the game. I just sit maybe on a bench like this. Then I use this, saying no fishing. But that's basically the only times when I actually use it. So I don't use it actually for fishing. And then that leaves us only with the seashell on the seashore. 450, that's pretty decent. I mean, after all, you can get almost similar size backpacks by spending gems. You also have better backpacks that you can spend on regular coins over in Timeless Tides. So not really convinced if this is a good item either to spend 60 shards on, but if I had to, I would go for the seashell on the seashore. But yeah, none of these are really any of my favorites basically. So yes, there you have it. Those were the items from the Wandering Merchant week 78. Well, in any case, that was all I had for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. Like this video if you would like to see more content from Fishing Simulator. Please subscribe, and yes, have a nice day. Bye everyone.